awesome people, and welcome back to Yu-Gi-Oh! Legacy of the Salt, which is basically what the series has been so far. It shouldn't be that anymore, luckily. Thank God. But anyways, we're starting this episode off with number 39, Utopia of the Lightning, I do believe. It's actually one of the few number cards that I actually do know of from the Zexal series. I nearly said Exceed series. Close enough, I guess. It's the same type of something they use. Anyways, in the previous episode, I'm not even going to speak of the previous episode, we did win against Rex Raptor, or Rect Raptor as I'd like to call him after the previous damn episode. But other than that, we also went around and got ourselves some more cards from the card shop, and we did manage to... Did I not save? Oh no! Oh no! This deck was made, but I must have forgot to hit the back and save button, because it's not done. Oh no! So I'm going to have to do like a quick cut here, and I'm going to have to fix that and put the deck back to where it was. Oh man! I knew I was meant to be something else I was meant to do. Anyways, I'm going to fix that and be right back. Alright, we're back, and what would have seemed like 1 millisecond for you guys, which was actually about 5 to 10 minutes for myself, we're back with the actual deck. So I think this is how I set it up the last time. I can't quite remember. I think I may have put in a few extra cards that I didn't the last time, or I've just re-changed things around because I was like, oh, that might work a little bit better than it did last time. Anyways, this is the Gravekeeper deck, so we've got Charmer's Shabati, I think that's how you pronounce it, Shabti, I think that's how you pronounce it, Shabti. So during either player's turn, you can discard this card until the end phase. Gravekeeper monsters you control cannot be destroyed by battle, which can be quite handy if they've got like some type of crash effect or something like that. Gravekeeper's Chief, so we can only have one of them face up on the field at a time, so that's why there's only one of them in the deck. This one's only one because it's kind of like a met type of thing. I think this is like a hand trap. I do think it is. I said it might be a hand trap. Who knows? But can activate on either player's turn, so I'm assuming it's a hand trap. So anyways, this one can only be... your graveyard is unaffected by Necro Valley. When this card is tribute summoned, you can target one Gravekeeper's monsters in your graveyard, special summon that card. So this only needs a tribute of 1 as well to get onto the field. It has 1900 as well, so that's quite good for attack. And not only that, when it's tribute summoned on the field as well, you get an extra +1 on the field as well by special summoning one Gravekeeper's monster from the graveyard, which is great. Gravekeeper's Commandment as well. This will allow us to get Necro Valley to our deck from our hand, which is obviously great for a little bit of field spell searching. We've got Gravekeeper's Descendants, so we can tribute one other face-up Gravekeeper monster to target one of our opponent's monster and destroy that target. So it's going to be great for just some little bit of removal. Say they bring out a card, but they can't attack during that battle phase. One of those restrictions, we can use this and get rid of that card. Got Gravekeeper's Guard, so it's a flip effect, so as soon as it's flipped up in battle, and even then it's got 1900 defense as well, which is great. We can target one monster your opponent controls, return that target to the hand, which is great for getting rid of any annoying tribute summons or anything like that. That's quite hard to get onto the field, we can get rid of it ASAP. Gravekeeper's Headman, so this, well, if this card is summoned by any way as well, you can target one level 4 Gravekeeper's monsters in our graveyard, special summon in attack or face down defense position, so kind of pretty much like a normal summon, but it's going to be using the special summon condition. You can only use this effect once, and this card is unaffected by Necro Valley. And then we have one of the more powerful cards in this deck, which is Gravekeeper's Heretic. So this one is unaffected by card effects as long as Necro Valley is also on the field. Otherwise, this card just acts like a normal card. Plus, it has 1800 attack as well, which is great. There is also one side note. Because of that effect as well, it is unaffected by Necro Valley, even though it's a Gravekeeper card, so it doesn't get a field boost of 500 either, so that's kind of one downside to this card. But it's unaffected by Dark Hole, Mirror Force, and all those other shenanigans. Gravekeeper's Nobleman, when this card you control is destroyed by battle, when an opponent's attacking monster and sent to your graveyard, you can special summon one Gravekeeper's monster from your deck and face down defense position, except for Gravekeeper's Nobleman. So this is kind of great for getting a card out, say, Gravekeeper's Guard, which is a flip card, plus it says it's got nice defense, so that would work really well, plus it's in face down defense, so they've got no idea what you're summoning either, which is great, and I think that was from your deck. Yes, so it's a great way of kind of milling your deck, plus getting out, say, one of these cards, for example. Then we have Gravekeeper's Oracle. this can be easily summoned onto the field for one Gravekeeper monster to tribute summon, but not set. This card, we're mainly going to use this for the fusion card, I'm just going to say that, but unfortunately at this point in time it's a little bit hard to get that fusion out because I've only got one Gravekeeper Spiritualist, which is when Necrovalley is on the field, this card can go straight for a fusion material and fusion summon out one of the Gravekeeper fusion cards, which is this card, and its attack stat on that fusion card is based off the levels times, what did it say, 200? I think it's, no, 100. I was going to say 200 is quite overpowered. But yeah, we're going for 10 and 4, so 14. So there'll be 1400 level there, 1400 attack boost for the fusion card, which is great. So that will give it a grand total of 3400 attack instead of 2000. Then we have Gravekeeper's Priestess, which is kind of a pseudo Necrovalley, except it gets a 200 attack and defense boost to all Gravekeeper cards. Gravekeeper's Recruiter, if this card you control is sent to your graveyard, add one Gravekeeper's monsters with 1500 or less defense from your deck to your hand, which a lot of these cards do have that, so it's kind of like just a great search as well. So send it to the graveyard, kind of floats into another monster, but it's sent to your hand. Gravekeeper's Shaman is kind of a field spell barrier in a way. It'd be very similar to the spell card Field Barrier, I do believe, which I actually don't have at this point. I actually don't even think I ever get that card either from Grandpa's deck, so that's kind of unfortunate. So this is kind of the answer to that. It's basically that, or you use it as a fusion material for the fusion summon. We've already gone over Spiritualist. Gravekeeper's Spy, special summon one Gravekeeper's monsters with 1500 or less attack from your deck. So again, great way of searching out, and it's also got great defense as well, very similar to Gravekeeper's Guard. So same thing again, if it's special summoned out via Gravekeeper's Noblemen, it'd be a great way for doing that. So for that, it was like destroyed by battle, so it floats into one of them. Gravekeeper's Visionary, you can tribute summon this card by tributing one Gravekeeper's monsters instead of 2. This card gains 200 attack for each Gravekeeper's monsters in your graveyard. It's only down to 1 because it's kind of gimmicky, because a lot of Gravekeepers, well, we kind of don't want that many in the graveyard personally, but it is there as kind of like a bit of a late game thing or to turn things around quickly. We've got Dark Hole to try and get rid of cards, plus as I said, if Necrovalley's on the field, Gravekeeper's Heretic and the Fusion Summon is unaffected by that. Double Summon to send out 2 Gravekeepers instead of 1. Gravekeeper's Stale, target 2 Gravekeeper monsters in your graveyard, add those targets to your hand. Of course, isn't affected by Necrovalley. Hidden Temples of Necrovalley, activate only if Gravekeeper's monsters and Necrovalley on the field. Neither player can special summon monsters except Gravekeeper monsters. If either Gravekeeper's monsters or Necrovalley is not on the field, destroy this card. So it is a continuous at the same time, which is great. So that kind of does limit what type of summons the opponents can do, and in this particular era of Yu-Gi-Oh! As well, because we're doing dual monsters, special summons kind of a big thing. So we can do that, plus Necrovalley itself, which is the next card, actually prevents it, so the opponent cannot get cards out of their graveyard. So Monster Reborn is completely cut off. Any reborn stuff at all, or anything that affects the graveyard, is completely nullified. So with those 2 cards, we're cutting off quite a lot of support there for the opponent. There is actually another card you can use in this deck, but I don't have the card at this point, called Royal Tribute, and when Necrovalley is on the field, you discard all monster cards in your hand, and that includes the opponent as well. So there's a way of like just ciphering monster cards from the opponent, and that, as I said, it also kind of affects you, but you kind of get rid of cards so quickly out of your hand with this deck, it kind of doesn't really affect you, or you can use it as a way of powering up Gravekeeper's Visionary. So they do work in some type of harmony here. Necrovalley's Throne, so it's got 2 effects. Most times you'd be wanting to get Gravekeeper monsters from your deck to your hand, and you can immediately, after this effect resolves, normal summon 1 Gravekeeper's monsters from your hand as well. Can only activate 1 per turn, of course. Pot of Greed! I still don't know what this thing does, no idea why it's in my deck. Seriously, I can't read that hieroglyphics there. It says draw 2 cards, but that's, I don't know. Is that hieroglyphics or what? I don't think it draws 2 cards, does it? I'm still confused. Anyway, Swords of Revealing Light, so we all know what this thing does by now. Terraforming, we know what this does as well. Allows us to get Necrovalley from our deck to our hand. We've got Imperial Tomb of the Necrovalley, when a spell or trap card or a monster effect is activated while both a Gravekeeper monster and Necrovalley on the field. Basically. Negate the activation if you do destroy it. You can only activate 1 Imperial Tomb of the Valley per turn, and it's a quick play as well, or quick counter or counter trap. I think that's what they call it, counter trap? I think? I'm getting my terminologies mixed up. Moving on, in case I am completely wrong. Mirror Force, we know what this does. Necro Valley Temple, I have already explained this card and why it's so decent. It's got two effects really. The first one is kind of the big one and the reason why it's so good in this deck. And normally I'd run 3 of these bad boys. When this is face up on the field, the opponent's monsters, all of them by the way on the field, lose 500 attack and defense, and once per turn during the main phase, if you control no card in your field zone, you can activate 1 Necro Valley directly from your hand or graveyard. If this card is in your possession is destroyed by an opponent's effect, you can send to the graveyard, you can set 1 Necro Valley spell trap directly from your deck except Necro Valley Temple. And the last card is going to be Rite of Spirit. Target 1 Gravekeeper's monsters in your graveyard, special summon that target. This card's activation and effect are unaffected by Necro Valley. Now, a couple of these cards down here, I was actually going to move them out of my trunk, but I completely forgot to do that. That can go, Visionary, kind of just don't want that many. Oracle, I'll keep these here, maybe. I'm not really too sure. I'm just going to leave that there for now. But anyways, that's the deck. So that was a little bit of a long-winded explanation. I actually don't know how long it took me because I've got a big gap in my recording as it is already. Alright, so we're going to be actually moving on to PaniK attacks. So this is going to be about... We're either halfway through Duelist Kingdom or about just a little bit over halfway. So we just did Evil Spirit of the Ring. Oh yeah, we did that as well. I was like, completely forgot. I was like, I swear we did something else beside Wrapped Up, but yeah, we're going on now to PaniK. So PaniK is basically a PK player or player killer. You know how there's always like someone who has to go around and kill other players. Basically, what PaniK is a way of like quickly, what's the word? Culling. That's the word I want. Not nulling, culling down players a lot quicker. When Taya, Tristan and Joey awoke, they thought Yugi's duel against Bakura was only a dream. I just dreamt that Bakura went totally mental. Same here, last time I snoozed while drooling cards under my pillow. I might as well just go with it at that point. Sleep well, guys? Bakura, don't hurt me! Ha ha ha! Suddenly the team heard a scream from the woods. That sounded like Mai. The team ran through the forest into a clearing and saw a very large duelist defeating Mai. Bye-bye, birdies. My harpies, they're gone. I think you mean eliminated, just like you. Now hand over all your star chips, you loser. Mai, you okay? This sideshow freak giving you a hard time? That's right, just like Pegasus pays me to do. Root out all the dueling filth on this island and dispose of it. Doesn't that make you a garbage man? That's no joke. PaniK's one of the island's eliminators, and if you don't get out of here, he's gonna do to you what he did to me. Check out her jeweler's glove, not a star chip left. You're out of the tournament, Mai? I am. It's all happened so fast. The way PaniK jewels, I just lost it. Ha! She was one of my easiest victims yet. PaniK pushed Mai to the ground. You creep! There's no excuse for pushing a girl. I've dealt with a lot of bullies in my life, and I'm afraid there's only one way to deal with them. You have to stand up to them. Kinda true in a way, but then if there's a group of bullies, standing up to them just equals you get pushed to the ground most times. Let's see if I can English properly. Let's see you try your intimidation tactics against me, PaniK. I don't scare easy, especially when I'm standing up for my friends. Yugi, huh? Must be my lucky day. Pegasus has promised a generous bounty to eliminator who defeats you, or player killer in Japanese. Think he'd throw in some extra cash for inflicting bodily harm? Ha ha ha. I'll wager all the star chips I have to win Mai's. It's a deal. If you win, I'll give you all 8 of those star chips because your bet makes no difference to me. What do you mean? What I mean, little Yugi, is when you duel against PaniK, you're putting much more than just your measly star chips on the line. I can see the fear growing in your eyes. Do not believe you're beginning to panic. I don't think I read that properly. I do believe you're starting to panic. Are you finished blowing smoke, PaniK? That's the last time someone had the nerve to talk to me like that. I broke them in half. Now let's duel. Alright, so from here on out, the whole way we're going to run this is I use Story Deck. If we can't win with that, we're moving on to the Gravekeeper. And that's great. I get to go second. Nice. That's kind of a good start. Now let's hope I get a decent opening hand. So far, every episode, I've always opened up with a pretty garbage hand. Kinda bad. I have Pot of Greed. Still don't know what that does. It's a bit of a brick, if you ask me. Mother Grizzly. Now, I do believe that has an effect that could be handy. We have Gaia. So there's one. We also have Polymerization. We just need Curse of Dragon. Now, when this card is destroyed by battle and sent to the graveyard, you can special summon one water monster with 1500 or less attack from your deck. What would I special summon with that? Or less attack. The only one I can think is like Island Turtle, but I don't even think that's even in Yugi's deck. I wish. Anyways. Wow, that's totally not fun. Alright, I generally don't know what PaniK's going to have in regards to cards. So I could go Mother Grizzly and just straight attack into that because I'm not going to lose much and it floats, so it's not that bad if it gets destroyed. That's fine. Go for it. One Mirror Force down. I don't know. Oh, but there's a problem. One weird little fine detail I always forget about. Mirror Force doesn't count as battle. It counts as card effect destruction. So, no fighting effect whatsoever there. So, where... Oh, interesting. Went back into attack. He may... Shadow Spell, probably. I'd say he's going to have Shadow Spell. Oh, we got another Mother Grizzly. Well, let's see. This actually goes through this time. We're going to get life point damage regardless. I think what Mother Grizzly is going to be... Damn it! That's two Mother Grizzlies down to card effects. I think what that particular card is doing is just quickly milling your deck for Mother Grizzlies, and it's just, as it said, quickly mills your deck and you can find things a hell of a lot quicker. Not happening at the moment. Another trap card goes down. At least we're getting rid of the trap cards early. That's one advantage, but at this point I got nothing. I'm gonna have to just place a set card down and just... That's all she wrote, really? After this, Sword to Revealing Light disappears. Alright, he's gonna place his face down defense monster. Swords disappears. Oh, nice. I have Mirror Force. So, the chances of I could potentially keep that back. With an axe in each hand. I think for now we'll keep Mystical Elf on the field. Because I kind of feel Root Kaiser is a bit of a step down. Uh-oh. Okay, Duck. These are the really odd cards that have, like, the most bizarre type of attack points on them. Like 1810, that's so weird. It's almost like they, like, just did a random number generator. I was like, oh, let's just figure out, oh wow, I'm gonna get Wasteland in this deck then most likely. Okay, so that's not... Nothing gets a boost from Yami at all. Does this power down anything, just out of curiosity? I don't think it does. Oh no, fairy types, well we don't have any of them. We could put Mammoth Graveyard in defense and then go Mirror Force, but I think I just remembered he might have Trap Jammer. I think. Pretty sure he's got a Trap Jammer behind there. I'm just gonna see. I'm gonna go that, and then I'm gonna go set. Because I feel I don't think he's got a special summon, but I think he may summon another monster. I doubt he's going to tribute summon for 2. If he does, either way, it's a win-win for me. So get rid of those 2. Right, no counter trap there, which is good. Does put another defense monster down. Oh, lovely! We're just doing this right now. I don't even have to tribute summon at this point. I could special summon. So we're gonna do that. And play Gaia the Dragon Champion. First time we actually get to do this. We waited long enough to see this bad boy. It's only 2600 attack, so it's a little bit strong. It's only 100 stronger than Dark Magician, so Dark Magician would actually be really good at this point. We could even put Gaia as a backup, since we had two of them, and we did. No! 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 Why is that even a thing? Why would you tribute summon your extra deck monster? That's stupid. That's better. Now let's see what you have. You used quite a lot of... That was bound to happen, but yeah, I do have a backup. Like, saving grace there, but that's about it, so... Blair. My hand just went, basically in one go. Go for it. That was very unfortunate. Alright, Karibo, so no life point damage at all. So he's gonna end, no life point damage for me. Ah, Burning Land. I could! I get rid of Yami at least. And we'll both use... Oh, the problem is though, I'm very wide open at the moment. He will take 500 life point damage, but as soon as I get something to defend my life points, I'm good. It's just if I get something to protect my life points. That's the question. Will I get something to protect my life points? The answer is no. I mean, 1200 to 1200. We'll see how that goes. He may not summon something. Or it will summon something more like, and I'm gonna get smashed. Ouch. This kind of backfired. It kind of backfired just a wee little bit. Alright, Mother Grizzly, good. Alright, let's just go straight for an attack. Alright, 200 life point damage there. I generally do not think I have any more water type monsters unless there's a card I'm not thinking of in this deck that still can be special summoned by this effect. I don't think there is. Yikes. Yeah, I'm gonna... Is there any cards? Oh, there is! I didn't even think of that. Problem is though, it summons in an attack. That's really unfortunate because I could have used that to get someone's skull on the field. Or even just as a bit of defense, you know? I'm basically done. Damn it. That was very unfortunate. I mean, at the very worst, the thing I could have done was just left those cards on the field and just stalled with Burning Land. It would have been the most boring duel, but still, at least I wouldn't have lost. Play defensive and let Catapult. Yeah, I know, it was on the field, didn't last that long. And again, didn't draw the damn thing. Right, I guess we show off the Gravekeeper deck. Otherwise, we'll be there forever just hoping that, you know, that actually does happen. Alright, we'll move the story along, I hope. It all comes down, of course, if I get Necro Valleys, so... Yeah, that's another thing too. So this isn't as reliable, but it's going to be more reliable than my previous Gravekeeper deck, that's for sure. I do get Pot of Greed. At the moment, though, I've got no way of getting Necro Valley on the field. I do need Terraforming. What would... Oh, it prevents special summoning. Ah, so it is a hand trap. Nope. I'm just trying to think. What? No! Great. Luckily there's only... Oh, nice. Lucky there's only one, though, that I gotta deal with. Otherwise this would be a pain in the rear side. No. Nope. So we're going to activate Necro Valley. So that's why Gravekeeper, I'm about to say yes to that damn effect, so it just shuts the hell up at this point. Alright, so from here, when draw special summon from your deck face down, we could do that and go for some pretty nice defense, which could be what we could do. I'm going to go into defense there. And I'll do it on the next turn. I'm just going to use that effect because I don't think he's going to special summon at all. We haven't really seen him special summon. Just in case. He can't do anything from his graveyard anyways. That's fine. Now, Yami in a way is actually going to help me because some of my cards are actually dark. Interesting. What happened? Why did that not go through? Hold on, why did that not go through? What happened? That attacked, didn't it? What happened? I should have been destroyed. I'm confused. Hold on. What happened? Oh, hold on. No, I had 1,000. No, I got 7. I'm so confused. Did he attack with that? I'm seriously, why didn't I get destroyed? I'm totally not confused. I have no idea what happened there. Alright, add 1 Gravekeeper's monsters from your deck. Yes, please. And we're gonna go for... I mean, could always bring Spiritualist to the hand, I guess, but I'm just gonna go for that. So at least that's in my hand, so when Spiritualist does come to the field... I mean, I could have even brought out the card that... I've got nothing in my graveyard at the moment, so there's no point using that. You contribute 1, destroy... I'm just gonna summon that anyways. And I'm not gonna tribute at this point, because the other card has to be sent to the graveyard via battle. Rats. Wait, what the hell? Why isn't this... This has been protected by something. When you control, when this card you control is destroyed by battle with an opponent's attacking monster, you send... What's protecting that? That doesn't have any immunity. Cards in the graveyard, negate any card effect that would move a card into the graveyard. Negate any card effects that... That's... What? How does that got him... Oh, because I'm in defense. I'm in defense. That was stupid. I'm still confused why I didn't die the first time, though. Why did it not die? I think that's why I'm a little, like, confuzzled at the moment, because I was like, hold on. Mirror Force had nothing to do with it. It was just the fact that, that did get a boost, though. Now it got destroyed. I was going to say, why did I not get destroyed the first time? Okay, now we're going to go into this. Oh, what? Put it in freaking defense mode, of course! Oh, it actually did reveal it. I went with the wrong card! You idiot! I'm all over the place at the moment. I'm seriously all over the place. That was just an idiotic move. What am I doing? Alright, summon. Don't activate a Vex, because I've done that so many times. No joke, that is so easy to do. Anyways, I'm going to do this. So we can't special summon now, which is fine. This guy ain't going to be special summoning anyways. Except Gravekeeper monsters, so I'm the only exception to that rule, and I'm going to get rid of this stupid... Come on! Oh, come on! How many more Mirror Forces you going to pull out your ass? Oh, is that the second one I've been affected by? He shouldn't have any more. If I didn't do that stupid mistake on the summoning, I would have been fine. Can we just pretend this duel never happened at this point? I've actually lost because I'm an idiot, completely, like, thought the wrong effect. There's so many, like, special summoning effects in this bloody deck. It's, like, all going right over my head. I actually do survive. What the... Hello. I wonder if that goes first. Because I've got a way of actually getting Zombie Dragon back to the hand. Why is there a timer on that? Thank you! And I'm kind of glad you did that first. Thank you. Is that only when it gets summoned? God, look at the fence points on that because of Umi as well. Or Yumi, not you. Umi, that's water. Yumi. Alright, so now we can go for this, and then we can go choice 1. And now we can get Spiritualist from my deck. And now we can do this, and this is basically should win us the game at this point. I doubt this is going to backfire at all. If it does, then I'm very bad then if I actually do lose at this point. So that gets used, that gets used, so that's going to be 14 for 3,400 attack points in this thing. Oh my god, if I actually win this, it's been a miracle. Well then again, I should have won, but yeah, I should have probably have already won, which is the sad part. So this is unaffected by card effects, and it also allows me to get cards from my deck. I'm gonna go when this card special summoned from the graveyard, which you can't. Bye! I hope you enjoyed your life point damage there. Now I'll get a card. I'm gonna go Necro Valley Temple. It's the only one I've got, unfortunately. I'd love to have more than one. So next turn I can put that down and then face it up on PaniK's turn if he actually does survive that long. I just realised too, my bloody fusion card is like an absolute unit at the moment. It's a 4100 beat stick. There's not much in the game that really at this point can actually beat over that. That's incredible. Alright, put that down. And guess what? Even if that is a Mirror Force, you can't destroy it. Because it's going to be unaffected. I'm going to get rid of that damn thing. Alright, he's basically dead now. Woo, we are actually going to win. I was starting to think that I was going to suffer a very humiliating defeat there. I was like, oh, that's bad. All because of one little stupid mistake. Alright, that's it. 2 face down monsters. I just need Swords of Revealing Light. Why not? Let's just see what they are. Oh, look at that. Not much going on there. We can special summon, so we can bring out an extra monster from the field. This will get powered up by both field effects, so we're going to special summon. Why not? We'll go another Heretic, just in case it is a Mirror Force. Be like, just a little bit of extra salt to the wound, because he can't destroy it with a Mirror Force. So let's just see if that is a Mirror Force, which it probably is. No, it isn't. Ooh, well, I do believe PaniK is starting to panic. Yep. Salutations there, PaniK. It was good knowing ya. While you were having a little bit of... Well, actually, at one point, he was actually making me panic. Nobody defeats PaniK! Nobody! Ow! Nobody! I just slammed my cast into my leg. It actually hurt me. Yugi, you are incredible. Your Millennium Puzzle has more power than we thought. Yugi, I don't know what to say. Here, these star chips are yours. Take them. I'm sorry, but I can't accept them. I fight my own battles. Yugi risked his life in this duel for you. I know, but there's no point in arguing. She's way too thick-headed. But if she'd rather be booted off the island, I'll take him. You think I'm losing all my star chips is funny, Joey Wheeler? I thought you didn't want them, Mai. Give them back. Of course you can have them. They're yours. Really, Joey? Didn't you learn anything from this duel? You can't always keep your defenses up because they'll just get between you and the other people who are trying to be your friends. So can't you just let your shield down just this one time? Which is kind of a good little life advice there is don't always have your shield up. You gotta let some people in. We have finally got the Joey Wheeler deck, so that's Red Eyes Black Dragon for those who want your Red Eyes cards. We got Castle of Dark Illusion, I kind of want Allura of Darkness, I think that's kind of what I want. It worked actually very well with the Necro Valley deck. Alright, I'm gonna quickly visit the card shop. Going to the card shop. Whoa, 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 card shop now. Trying to get those Necro Valleys card shop. Whoa, 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 Necros now. Still haven't got what I'm looking for. Actually, what am I looking for? I mean, Skill Drain can be handy for this deck, for the Gravekeepers, but it's not really something I would actually throw in there. I kind of need more Necro Valleys, I need more Necro Valley Temples. Speaking of which, I just pulled one, how's that? Called it! I need Royal Tribute. That's actually a card we have not pulled. No, I thought for a second that was it. I was like, oh, I just did the second one. It'd be cool if I actually pulled Royal Tribute now, because it's like, cool, nice! Oh my god, we got the third one too, nice! We got 3 Necro Valley Temples, that's fine. I do need one more extra Necro Valley if I haven't mentioned that already. Do need more Spiritualists, so that's nice. Pulled another one of them. Don't need any more Chiefs. That ain't it, Chief. Don't need any more of you. Don't need any more of you either. It's more the rares at this point I really need, so it's just kind of going through this quickly at this point and trying to get the last of those rare Necro Valley or Gravekeeper cards. I don't think there's too many rares I really do need out of this booster pack, except Necro Valley, Royal Tribute, which is a rare. I don't need any more of them, I do believe. So Royal Tribute looks like it's going to be like one of the last cards I'm going to get. While I'm at it though, I'm going to go through and fix these up. So I'm actually trying to remember which cards I doubled up on that I didn't need to double up on. I think Heretic I may have doubled up one extra. I know Commandment I doubled up one extra that I didn't need to, but I kind of thought that might have been handy. I do know I went extra on... I know I went extra. Where'd I go extra? Visionary I didn't really need to put in the deck. Oracle I didn't need to put in the deck either. Shaman, as I said, is mainly there for protection on Necro Valley, but I might actually side deck that for now. Is there a quicker way of getting this card? I did put that in my deck before, but it looks like I actually have a Mask of Darkness somewhere. Nice. Oh, do I not have it? Oh, I was kind of hoping it would like... Oh, 0 in deck, 0 in truck. Never mind. I'm gonna have to go find the damn card, ain't I? Related cards, search... Oh no. Select deck. Card options? Find in trunk. Yep. So put that in there, put that in there. Now just go figure out one card to remove. I mean, Swords of Revealing Light isn't really needed. I just threw it in there just cause. I might just side deck that for now. Other than that, we do need one more of them, I do think. Rider Spirit, and then we need... Well, I actually have one more of these I actually do not need, but for now I'm just going to throw them in there. I think I need one more extra Imperial Tomb of Necro Valley. As I said, I do need another Necro Valley itself. 2 or 3 I think is what I needed for that. They're fine, I only needed one of them. That's fine as well. I probably will go through and like refine this off screen if I do actually get the cards, but as I said, I really do need Royal Tribute. I actually need at least one of them. Normally like side deck, well, actually you wouldn't even run Pot of Greed in this deck. You'd side deck one of these. You'd side deck Oracle, you'd side deck Visionary as well. I think there was one other I would have side deck. I think it's Shaman. I think. Maybe not. I may even side deck. Oh, maybe not, because I would definitely bring that back in GX. I'd probably side deck one of these, maybe. Until I get... Oh no, I got 2 terraforming. Oh no, we'll see how that goes and then we'll work out from there. Anyways, that's that for now anyways. We could try and do some Duelist Chalice, I guess. Alright, anyways, we'll move on. Alright, so Joey huffed and puffed as he ran in fear. Where in the world are we in the story? I think this happened just a little... Oh, I know where we are now. He took a quick glance behind him to see Kaiba's blue-eyes white dragon bowing down on him. Blue Eyes was about to make a snack out of Joey when Joey woke up from his nightmare. Alright, so after that whole shenanigans with PaniK, what actually happened was that Kaiba came to the island because Pegasus has Mokuba, which is Kaiba's younger brother, met up with the crew. They had a duel with Kaiba's new dual disc prototype thingamajiggy, which is like a Beyblade. You throw it onto the field and you can duel it out that way. Of course, Joey lost to Kaiba, of course he does. And then now we're here. So Joey's having pretty much PTSD from it. A dream? Phew. Kaiba, we'll see who eats the dog chow on this island. Everybody, wake up. Joey, what's wrong? Nothing's wrong. It's a brand new day of the tournament and I'm hot to find us a duel. Well, you don't have to yell about it. Hey guys, what's all the commotion? Good morning, Taya. Where's Mai? Isn't she with you? She said she had to go and to give you this note, Yugi. The note said that Mai borrowed 8 of Yugi's star chips. Well, you can kiss those star chips goodbye. I don't know, maybe we really can't rely on my English, can we? Maybe we can really... Wow! You know what I mean! And if not, we can still Team Supreme, right? We're still... Wow! What happened in the last 5 minutes? I can't English. Brain, are you still working or are you in the middle of a stroke at the moment? Wow! Right. Okay then, move out. I wonder how many duelists are left on the island. They shipped a couple dozen home yesterday, and I bet even more have been eliminated by now. And some of them were really good players with powerful cards. We could be next. Another chance, Yug. All these other guys just wanted the prize. You and Joey have a lot more at stake. That's true. I gotta rescue Grandpa from Pegasus, and Joey needs the prize money to help his sister. The duelists we face today will be even stronger because they survived the first round. What? Even stronger? Careful what you say, Yugi. You got a little Joey here shaking in his sneakers. What? You think I'm a scared little puppy dog? Well, if the collar fits. Alright, break it up. You just bring on any duelist and I'll cream him. Right, you gotta believe in yourself, Joey. Little did they know that they were being watched by one of PaniK's cronies, Bones. We found 2 duelists. One is just a stupid git, but the other one is a good duelist. His name is Yugi. He's the kid who beat Kaiba. Everyone figures him to make it all the way to Pegasus Castle. Yugi, huh? Well, I've heard of him. He's supposed to be a tough little squirt. That is, if you believe his reputation. Yeah, we've never seen him duel. How do we know how good Yugi really is? Nobody is going to the castle except us. That's why I teamed up with the most brilliant duelist in the whole island. That's right, so if you want to win this tournament, you keep it cool and let PaniK do the thinking for you. Thinking to himself, ya hear me, Pegasus? Soon will be payback time. Payback for the way you humiliated me at the Duel Monsters Intercontinental Championship. It's all come down to you against me, and I had you right where I wanted you. I was sure I was about to win, but you just scribbled some notes and called over a kid from the audience to duel in your place. Hey, what are you doing? Asking for help is illegal. This makes no sense out of context and when there's nothing on the screen to even show you what's going on. I didn't need help. A child could defeat you, PaniK, and I'm going to prove it. Pegasus handed the note to the child. Just follow these instructions and you'll win. I didn't know what to make of it. Were you just trying to psych me out or did you chicken out? Either way, it was fine by me, so long as I took home the prize money. After PaniK played a card, the child looked at the note, followed the instructions, and took out the rest of PaniK's life points. What? You little snot-nosed brat! There's no way you could have known I was gonna play that card! PaniK snatched the note out of the child's hand. Give me that! It's all here! The card I play! How to beat it! Everything! No! You may have defeated me, Pegasus, but you cheated me! Nobody makes a fool out of PaniK. You said you found 2 duelists? Yeah, Yugi and dweeb named Joey. Good, take the dweeb out first. Did you hear that? I think we're being followed. I think that you're getting a little paranoid, Joey. You've been acting hyper ever since you woke up this morning. What the heck is eating you anyway? I'm telling ya, somebody's stalking us. Jory ran off into the woods. Where are you? Well, that's the wrong voice. Where you going? To stalk them. As Joey wandered through the woods, he thought he'd heard something behind him. Suddenly, Joey's whole world turned to black as he was knocked unconscious. The next thing he knew, he'd woke up inside a cave. As I said, this makes no sense when there's actually no visual representation of what's going on. What? Come on, game. That's not a cave, that's a mountain. What is this place? That's what I'd like to know too. This is a very weird cave. Welcome to the Arena of Lost Souls. Abandon hope for no duelist gets out alive. Prepare for your final duel. This arena will be your graveyard. The ghosts of the dead all around you, Joey. There's no way to escape from your fear. Huh? Who says I'm scared? You can't hide from the truth from the spirits, Joey. They see you frozen in fear. Okay, I was afraid, but not because of the graveyard or the ooga booga rap. It's your creepy face that gives me the willies. Grrr, lay down your starships now. Hey, I never even agreed to this duel. Tough luck, you haven't got any choice, dweeb. There has to be some way out of this. You want a way out? Well then, hand over all your starships and crawl off like you should be doing right now, Dyslexia, like a scared little puppy dog. Jerry nebbered his nightmare involving Kyber and came to a realization. If I run from this, I really will be a scared little dyslexic puppy dog. So I'll just have to beat ya. 4 starships, let's duel. That was a mouthful when you have dyslexia, that's for sure, because it's like, wrong. The whole storyline just got buggered up, and not only that, no visualization either. So that whole flashback there didn't really seem like a flashback. If you'd never known the context to that at all, which if you're just listening to me there and as I said, never watched the anime, you'd be like, what in the world is she talking about? Or what is the game even blabbling on about? What is this about the intercontinental championships? What did I say? Inter-championships? I don't know, dyslexia is just really weird and really acting up at the moment. So yeah, that was my whole flashback, and it showed how PaniK lost to a little kid and how Pegasus knew exactly what he was going to do, which is kind of a flashback to one of the earlier little bits of story we got where Pegasus knew what Yugi was going to do and Yugi just lost to Pegasus because of that. That was a mouthful. I need a drink of water. Anyways, let's go. We've waited long enough. Now, zombies. They hate Sword and Shield. The spell card, not the Pokemon game, of course. And we already have Red Eyes, that's nice. Now we just need it on the field, so hopefully there's a cost down or something in this deck. We have Salamandra, so if we can get Flame Swordsman onto the field. We don't have Sword and Shield though, so that's a bit of a problem. Most zombie cards will have a very low or, in most cases, 0 defense, so that's what we try and rely on. We can go for Trap Hole for a bit of a trap. There's no trap on his side of the field, so we'll go for Axe Raider. And if we do get in a really desperate situation, we can try our luck with Time Lizard, flip a coin and try and destroy all of his monsters. Or we can try and risk it and destroy Time Wizard for half our life points, or half the attack points for life point damage. Oh, lovelies! Oh yeah, of course. Trap Hole, bye! Oh, wow, that did a lot. Oh, wow. That'd be like quite a nice card if you could like send that over to the opponent's side of the field and then just destroy it. Ooh, we can crash into it. If there's some way of like crashing into a card that has like a boost on our side of the field, that would be very handy. I need 1 extra card on the field, which I don't have, or I just continue playing. Let's see. Call of the Haunted. Not that bad, at least he gets a card back to shite. Nope. There is going to be one downside. I think we just copy their attack and defense. That's it. So he will destroy Axe Raider, but he can't, well, I still have something blocking my life points. or we can just sacrifice and go into something a lot stronger. Vampire Dragon. Ooh, I just realized something. Nice! That's what I wanted. That's a fire attribute. I only just realized that's a fire attribute. So Garuzi is going to be my saving grace here. I'm actually going to go into... Never mind, I just had a moment there. I don't know why. I just did. I had like a really weird moment. Anyways, we're going to Garuzi. I said that so weird. Garuzi. And let's go Salamandra, equip it to that for 2,500. And then we're going to smash into that Vampire Dragon for a whopping 2,500 life point damage. That goes Salutations. And he's going to bring a Zombie Master to his hand. That's fine. Alright, let's see what Bones can do from here. He may just summon that Zombie Master. Or put a monster in defense. That's interesting, because most zombies have, like, no defense. We could potentially even bring out Time Wizard and do something, like, some damage against that. But I'm not. I'm going to go for Kazuki. Kojoki. Is it Koji? Let's just not. I couldn't even read, like, simple stuff on the screen, let alone pronounce, like, card names. Right, next turn he should be basically walking with the spirits. He'd be walking around that graveyard as a spirit, basically, at this point, just in pure humiliation. This is probably one of the more easier duels at this point. Oh, no, I just jinxed it, didn't I? I just jinxed it. Why? He would have been better putting it in defense position. What? Who am I to judge? Who am I to judge? I've made some more stupider mistakes. Oh, look at this. Look at this. We're just going to do that and do that because it's game over. And then we're going to put an Axe Raider on the field. And then we're going to go into battle position. Bye! What was that duel? Why can't all my duels be like that? That was no stress whatsoever, except probably reading the damn intro to it. During the duel, Joey's friends found the cave and cheered him on to victory. Alright! Joey, you won! You did it! I did, didn't I? See you around, loser. But wait, boss! Bandit Keith, maybe next time you'll have the nerve to duel me face to face instead of hiding behind your creepy flunkies. Duel you face to face? You're hopeless, dweeb. Excuse me. The duel of drooling monsters is all about keeping your opponent off balanced. Winning the duel is all that matters, not how you go about it. We'll just see about that, Bandit Keith. Yeah, right, I'm quivering in fear already, dweeb. What a jerk. Guys, I'm really sorry, I didn't mean to drag you into this mess. Next time, don't be in such a hurry to run off on your own. It's alright, we all know it wasn't your fault, Joey. Yeah, I mean, as long as he won the duel, we can forgive him. I admit you had us worried at first. I don't blame them, to be perfectly honest. I mean, if you watch all my previous duels so far in this series, I'd have zero confidence coming into this duel as well. But really, you came through this time. I got lucky, that's all. It wasn't luck, Joey, it was determination, your trust in the cards, and the promise you made to your sister. That's what... Excuse me, can we like replay this entire series and just show that the heart of the cards is just complete milk tank poop? I only need 2 more star chips, hang in there, Serenity. So now we can get out of this creepy pit. You bet, nothing's gonna stop us now. Nothing's gonna stop us now. And if this world runs out of lovers, we'll just have the pumpkin, the king of ghost and call of haunted. Oh, tribute to the Doom, nice. And we've got some nice card points. Oh, look how much we're skipping. We don't even get to see the Paradox Brothers. So in between here, there's actually quite a lot that happens. So what happens is after the Duel of Bones, they get stuck in that pit and there's a whole bunch of traps laid out by Pegasus. So they come across an Indiana Jones situation where they're running away for some boulders. And then after that, they go through a duel with... No, that happens after this, I think. Yeah, it's a duel after that, I'm thinking. They meet up at Pegasus Castle. Mai has 10 starships or something like that already. But then they meet up with Kaiba because it turns out that Mokuba's been stolen, if I haven't mentioned that already. Pegasus has Mokuba and Kaiba has to go and obviously rescue Mokuba. But to do that, he needs to get into the castle. So for that, he needs to win 10 starships. And of course, how's he going to get 10 starships? He's going to get it from Yugi. I can't remember, did Yugi have the starships by that point, or was he... I can't remember what actually happened fully there. I think we might have to leave that for the next episode, but for now... Actually, let's do... No, back. Let's do Duelist Challenge. I want to do like one Duelist Challenge, because I'm kind of curious to see what Bones has in regards to like a more meta deck. And plus it'll give us a chance to see if we can even do the Duelist Challenge with Gravekeeper. I don't think we may be able to. It'd be very rough, but we'll see how we go. I still haven't worked out how to change our avatar though. That's not a bad opening hand, to be perfectly honest. Because we've got Terraforming, so we can get Necro Valley straight into our hand. We have Mirror Force, in case we run into any... We even had Commandment too, so we could have even got it that way without using Terraforming. It's alright, we didn't have to sacrifice a card at least. So don't activate effect, just go straight for the summon. So we now have a card with 2100 attack on the field. That's not quite yet, because there's nothing in the graveyard. I'm going to keep Mirror Force back for now. I mean, I could have played it, but I'm not really too sure what this deck even is. I don't even think I've actually versed Bones at this level. End of the world. A ritual deck? You can ritual summon this card with End of the World. You pay 2,000 life points to draw cards on the field. Excuse me? What even is this deck? Is it like just a full ritual deck? It is. There's like ritual cards in this deck. I'm kind of glad I didn't put Mirror Force down now, because that would have hurt that too. I would have probably gotten around that. Problem is though, I have like nothing at the moment. It's only from the hand, isn't it? I think. Okay, I'm gonna have to special summon that. I mean, it's also bait too, because I got Mirror Force down, so activate the effect of that. We'll get Commandment out. Yeah, it's only from my hand, unfortunately. Gravekeeper monster. I might be able to get another commandment from... Actually, I'm going to do this. Grab out of Gravekeeper monster, and then where's commandment? Not heretic, I want commandment. Thank you. Get that back into my hand. And then I can activate its effect this time, because I do have another Necro Valley, luckily, in my deck. That's my last one. But I can get it back when I have Necro Valley Temple, because I can special summon it from my graveyard. And then that's all she wrote, really, for that turn. A bit of a wild turn, that was. So hopefully that's put me back. Oh my god! So that's not a one-time thing, you can do that whenever. Oh my dear lord. And there's gonna be another one to deal with. Well, I think that just went rip. That happened. That's very strong. Like just a straight up field clearer for 2,000, like a field nuke. 2,000 life points. I'm gonna try that again. I didn't even get a chance to even like verse that. That wasn't really me versing it was just me putting cards on the field and being nuked. I'm gonna try that again. Like there is a potential way I can win that. I just need the right cards. Again, I know like saying the whole thing that I do need like a certain card, but okay, what do you do? When this card attacking destroys an opponent. I didn't even get a chance to read that. Don't summon that again. When this attacking... I just got Terraforming Nice. When this attacking card destroys an opponent's monster by battle, you can activate this effect. This card can make... Oh man, can make a second attack. Is that a direct attack that you can do, or just a attack? I think it's just direct or normal attack, because sometimes they do a card text that says they can't attack directly. But that makes it sound like that they still can attack the opponent. Alright, what can I do? I've got an 8. I can potentially go for my big fusion monster. Alright, I want Spiritualist. There it is, right at the bottom of my deck. I think that's the bottom of my deck, or is it the top? I don't really have no idea. But we're gonna summon this, and then summon out my fusion. Alright, fusion, and then we're gonna sacrifice my 8. I normally go for 10, but I don't think we're gonna get farther enough to be able to power that up enough for it to have, you know, a decent amount of attack with its effect. Alright, 3,700. Then I'm going to go for Necro Valley Temple after this. I just realised too, main phase. Okay, so this prevents them from special summoning. That includes ritual summoning, because that's a special summon from my knowledge anyway. I didn't mean to use that one, but oh well, that's good enough, I guess. I was actually going to go for Necro Valley Temple, but I just derped and thought that was Necro Valley Temple. I'm not quite with it at the moment, as you can kind of tell. I'm a little bit shaken up from what just happened. Alright, there's going to get a ritual card. I'm pretty sure you can't special... Is ritual summon just not a special summon? No, that's the question. Because if it is a special summon, then I basically win at this point. I'm going to put that down in case he does play a ritual card, because that will actually destroy it. And then I'm going to do... What could I go for? That's the question. I'm actually going to play a Heretic, and then I'm going to play the effects of Throne to let me play another monster. So it's basically a double summon. Just do that. So as I said, it kind of acts as a double summon as well as a card searcher. So boom. And as I said, this deck isn't actually working at its full power, not until I have Royal Tribute. So it's going to be fun to see this deck working when there is all the right cards in this deck. I'm actually really looking forward to it. So at the moment, I think he's blocked from ritual summoning. And if this deck is just a pure ritual summon deck, I win, because he just can't do anything. Plus, if I'm wrong and ritual summon just isn't counted as special summon, I do actually have a way of countering that ritual summoning. Because it does require a spell card, so that's a counter trap, or yeah, because it affects spell cards as well. So I win, basically. Which I think is going to happen. Oh, that happened. Yeah, that's kind of downside though with Heretic not being boosted by Necro Valley. But yeah, I still win regardless. Good night, Bones. Your deck was kind of scary, but easily shut down. That's why I said it's kind of scary losing your special summons. And if you lose the chance of even using your traps as well. Oh, I got End of the World. The End of the World! The End of the World. I'm pretty sure that's a Sartorius quote from GX. Send you of the 1,000 hands, and we got some battle points. Alright, so the usual shenanigans when it comes to the end of these episodes. Let's go to the card shop. Working at the card shop now. I wish. We've got plenty of my fusion cards, if you just noticed. Like, what's that, the 4th one I've drawn? Which, by the way, this game does max it out at 3. Anti-spell fragments. I know for a fact I didn't have that one. Alright, so we're looking for Royal Tribute. It's cool. And as a side note too, I'll actually go through off screen and fix up the deck I've probably drawn a few extra cards that I can potentially put back into the actual deck itself and just fix up, as I said, like, there was a couple of cards that should be in my side deck that are currently in my deck because I don't have the cards that I need at this point. Still haven't pulled anything as of yet. It's looking like Royal Tribute may be the last card I pull. What are we up to? 309 out of 314. We might actually have the full bloody pack at this point. Nope. Luckily we got plenty of points. I should probably try and do that Duelist challenge at some point, which is 2,000 points. Nope. Raving Grace will probably be quite handy in the deck if you want to discard cards for Visionary. I think it's Visionary or Oracle, one of the two anyways, for trying to get more cards in the graveyard. Please, can I have Royal Tribute just so I can use it off next episode? Please? I said please. Pretty please with a cherry on top, give me Royal Tribute. Please? I only need one. Hey, hey, hey! Ask and you shall receive! If you control Necro Valley, both players discard any monsters in their hands. Now we can show off the true danger of this deck. Hell yeah! I'm so looking forward to now using this deck at full capacity. I'm pretty sure I don't need a second one either, so I'm pretty sure you just run, don't know why I can't say run at the moment, run one of them in the deck, because as I said, it kind of works in combo for one of your other cards, as I said, the one that gains extra attack for the monsters in your graveyard. Whew, and it can also really, really hurt and neutralize the opponent as well if they've got a lot of cards in their hand. It's, oh, you know who I want to do that against? Next episode, you know who we're going to make a return to? Hell yeah! We're going back to this duel. We're going to win it for once. I actually might focus on reverse duels in the next episode because we've got a couple of them now. And that way we can get a few fun stuff going on. I mean, we'll definitely return back to the campaign. We're actually near the end of Season 1 of Yu-Gi-Oh! Season 1 ends... Wow, we're actually quite a long way. That's the end of Season 1 there, so there's actually quite a few more duels left. I thought we were a little bit closer than I thought we were, so yeah, that's a thing. So yeah, that's probably what's gonna happen. Depending on like how we're going for cards and how many I've actually got left to get, we may actually even do a battle pack in the next episode if I get the 2,000 points, which we definitely will. I don't even know how this is going to work, so if we do it, it'll be the first time for me as well. So anyways, that's it for this particular episode. Hope you guys enjoyed it, and I hope you are enjoying this series so far. As I said, I have been bulk recording these episodes. There will be a couple more in the bulk recording session as well. I may even have a few extra days to bulk record that I've only just found out, by the way, from my doctors. So, both good and bad in a way, I guess. But anyways, that's not important because when you guys actually do see this episode, that would mean absolutely nothing for you guys because the cast will probably most likely be off unless there's that slim 0.0000001% chance it's still on, which, damn it, you would have seen this a lot earlier than I expected. Anyways, I'm rambling. This is Lady KrimZen saying ciao for now, but not forever. Ciao!